Morning, folks. Yeah, it's me. Uh, I'm going to take the dog for a walk soon. I'm just going to try something. Hang on. Don't know if this will work. Yeah, look, there I am. Um, look at the weather. Can you see? Past Arnie's head, it's miserable, and I'm so cold. I've got this cold well under my feet, and I've put the tower, the computer tower there. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to desktop if I can. Hang on. Custom desktop. Okay. Ah, how's that professional? Right. Hope you're well. Today's cartoon is a kind of Christmas scene, and it. If you know World of Cow, and you probably don't, but I do these things where the cows are kind of. There's a tagline where they say "Bad news, we're stamps," or "Bad news, we're hamsters." I've got a few of those, but this one's a kind of derivation on that. Um, but you'll see what it is when I do it. Oh, I don't want to draw a perfect circle. I might summon the devil. Alright, so. Oh, blimey, that was hard work. I think I need a slip of coffee. Hang on a minute. Just want to see what I've got. I had the cartoon here. Where is it? And. My word. Even though I draw straight into the computer, it's nice just to have something to look at. When I was doing the stuff in Romania and what have you, drawing on a whiteboard, I'd always draw it out in pencil first. It's just to kind of give your brain a map to follow. Because sometimes you just go like blank, and that's not good at all. Especially when people are talking. Oh god, it drives me crazy. Oh yeah, there we go. I've got the picture of the child. Yeah, there's a lot of chatting going on. Still, I did it. Right, so yeah, this is. I think I'll do two big eyes like this. It's not a peach. It's two eyes. I did this great joke the other day. What was it? And no one liked it. Oh, I'm all bitter and twisted. It was Layla threw me on a tin of biscuits. She got me on my niece. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, no one liked it. They liked something else I wrote about Oprah Winfrey. I decided to have a bit of a celebrity cull on my Twitter because just a bit bored. They don't talk to you. Some do though. I mean, Carol Vorderman talked to me the other day, which was nice. Otis Dealey, he talks to me quite often. Um, and Lauren Laverne used to. She doesn't anymore. What's up with you, Lauren? What have I said? And of course, Pollyanna on the Gadget Show. She. I think I'm going to make her a honorary member of Cow Squadron because she's always retweeting my stuff. Carol Vorderman retweeted my stuff yesterday, and I got 150 followers from that. So thank you, Carol. Thank you very much. Loving your work. Keep it up. Anyway, so this kid, I've just made. Yeah, I think he needs a Christmas hat on. Okay, I've just made an executive decision. So there's no cow as such in today's World of Cow. Okay, if you're sort of sitting there waiting for a cow to emerge from the ether, it ain't gonna happen. I've got another one with a cow and a reindeer in, which I'll do later today, I think. So there we go. Yeah, I think the tower under my desk, because I think it's a cold well. Nothing gets under there, so it's bloody freezing. I think it's working. I think I almost had frostbite yesterday. So, and I just sort of picked some books up from the top of my stack, my tower, and they were warm. And I thought, oh, hang this can heat my feet. So yeah, I got it under there. So top tip, if you want to warm your feet up, put your computer under there because it generates quite a lot of heat. Right, so kid looking disappointed. Is the nose too big? I just don't like it. It's a bit blobby, so I'm just gonna nip it there. Look at that. That just looks nicer, I think. There's a line, and yeah. So he's opening his Christmas presents, and as I say, this is a kind of there's a running gag in World of Cow. I don't think you need to know about the running gag, but it just sort of, you know, I think you could get the gag if you didn't actually see the previous sort of historic gags before it. I hope, anyway. And he's opening a box of something. Now I sort of struggled with what should be in the box, but I came up with what I think is probably the best solution. I'll come back to that when I've actually drawn it. I'm going to have a glug of coffee, sorry about this. Oh dear, Rolf Harris never had coffee, did he? Maybe he did in his beard. Maybe he had a kind of stash of lemons in his beard that he sort of sucked on. Hence all the sort of... See, I haven't got any of those gimmicks. I've just got to speak rubbish. See what comes out. Anyway, look, I'm just using the eraser to remove stuff. Or, I think, what do they call it in Romania? Gumma. Something. There's another sort of word for it. I had an awful time trying to find a rubber in Romania. One of my many adventures. Right, here we go. They drive in Romania. I came up with a gag for them because if the car stops in traffic and the car in front is like a microsecond off of leaving the lights, they bib the horn, and it kind of becomes I think it's almost more important to have a good horn than a good car. And I had this sort of gag where this guy was buying a car and it's a really nice one, and he bibs the horn and it's a bit pathetic, so he goes to another car and it's slightly smaller, bibs the horn and it's a bit better, but no, it's not quite good enough. Goes to another car and bibs the horn and it's a tiny little car, crappy car, but the horn's amazing, and he tootles out, buys it, tootles out into the high street and bibs away and sort of gets respect from the other drivers. But I didn't do it because I thought, I thought it'd be nice to do just a little sort of 3-minute short, animated. Not that one, except, oh god, what have I done? Look at the foot compared to that. See, I'm not concentrating. I don't know, should he be in his pyjamas? Yeah. Yeah, I think I should pyjama up. Hang on, let's just see where we were. I'm gonna do the lasso tool, and I think just make it look a bit more pyjama like, so putting some a few more creases, and yeah, it's nice to have this sort of thing just on sort of creases. There you go. Just sort of makes it look like a fold rather than just going corner. You know, you're trying to make it look like material. So yeah, tidied that line up. There we go. Yeah, haven't done it there because you don't sort of need it really. Yeah, so more kind of maybe kneeling up. Yeah, that's nicer. Wow, a Pat-Man. Someone just said a Pat-Man. What's that all about? I don't understand. A Pat-Man? Pat-Man. Oh, you have to explain it to me. I'm live streaming this on Twitter, um, so if you want to watch me doing it live, it's follow me on Stiktoonz, Stiktoonz. Right, the Pat-Man. Maybe I said that. Maybe it's not nothing to do with this. Pat-Man. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I did a joke this morning. Um, where these flies are making a kind of snowman. There you go. A Pat. I've got it now. Yeah, she's not watching this. Right. I spelt something wrong the other day. No one told me about it. So if you see me making a spelling mistake, let me know. I did catch it before I uploaded it to Zazzle, and I do stuff for Cartoon Stock as well. If you want to sort of buy things for magazines, have a look on Cartoon Stock. You'll see my stuff there. Just search for World of Cow. Right, so yeah, just sort of done him, and he's shaking, and he's not happy with what's coming out of his box. On another level, I'm just going to do a Christmas tree, and I do things on other levels just because if I make an error, I can correct it, move it around and stuff. Yes. So we have the sort of Christmas tree. Got a real Christmas tree this year. I usually have a real one. My friend decided to after Christmas, he decided to burn his. My God, it's dangerous. Don't do it. They virtually explode. There's so much sort of oil in I think he lost an eyebrow. Actually, I was he's got a dog that eats anything, and he said the other day there was a bit of rope hanging out the dog's backside, so he got him to sit down, and he stood on the rope and told the dog to walk off, and he walked off, and out come this, and he said, well, very clean looking bit of rope. Brings tears to your eyes. But if I'm ever feeling slightly gloomy, I think of that story, and that always makes me chuckle. So, thanks Dan. Name check. Dan Tanner. And he runs this bathroom showroom called Badger Bathroom. So if you're ever in Sevenoaks, pop in there and say you know. Tell him you know Bill Greenhead. Say, yeah, I know Bill Greenhead. Stick. He might give you a 10% discount, but don't say I told. He won't be happy. He always moans about people asking for discounts. And who can blame him? He's running a business. Come on, give him a break, people. Right. Here we go. So yeah, Badger Bathrooms. Go and order a suite today. Oh God. I'm cropping. Stupid man. No, lasso tool. I use it a lot. Saves a lot of rubbing out. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, he's emptied the box, and guess what's in there? It's not nice. So I think you sort of guessed it's bad news. Well, I'll save that till later. I'll just colour it up. No, nicer brown than that. Yeah, nice golden brown. Yeah. So, mm, mm, mm. I don't think. Could you see his foot? I don't think so. Yeah. So he's got his gym jams on. I remember as a kid wearing pyjamas, and I think I must have shot up, but about a year or two I was wearing these pyjamas and it was more like a blooming t-shirt. I was frightening. I was doing a job in London and I was telling them about what my mum used to give us to eat, because I'm almost 46 now, and they were late 20s and early 30s. And my mum used to save the juices from the beef and let it cool down, and that was called dripping. And we used to have it, go to it, and spread it on toast. Ooh! And put salt on it. So, I don't believe it. I'm still alive. Oh God, makes me feel ill just thinking about it. But yeah, I was sort of saying, yeah, we used to have dripping. They were looking at me like I was some sort of Martian. And then I thought, yeah, I understand how my parents felt talking about the war and stuff. You just looked at them like, nah, I don't get it. Um, I've entered that bracket. There is a divide, generational divide now. No dripping. Dripping died in the 70s. Horrible decade. If anyone tells you the 70s were great and the 80s were great, no, they were fucking horrible. Oh, excuse my French. Cold War, AIDS, mad cow disease, flares, big hair. I mean, there were good things about it too, but don't be kidded that it was great, because it bloody wasn't. Miners' strike, power cuts. It's like living in a third world country. You look at Get Carter, and it's just a different planet. That was the 70s. Anyway, Merry Christmas. There. Right, okay. So, Christmassy. I think I've got to do a kind of Christmassy thing with this box. What to do? What to do? Last time I heard someone say that, I was in Romania and they pulled out into oncoming traffic to get to the other lane. Ah! I didn't scream. I was screaming internally, but no, I didn't scream. Right. Oh God, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Oh, I tell you what, I'll do. What I'll do is I'll do a little snowman. Hang on. And what's quite nice about, yeah, I don't think I've done this before, but a nice thing about Photoshop, and I'm doing this all on another level, is you can, for patterns and things, obviously you can repeat things. So I'm going to employ that. I'm going to do this kind of little snowman. Oh, hang on, that's a bit big. That's a bit small. So a nice bit of detail. Hang on, I'll just go behind his head, his big fat head. Yeah, hang on, move that up a bit. And do another level as well. So bit of red. So I'm doing these. Each one of these is on a separate level at the moment. So I'm not sort of having to worry about going over lines or what have you. Yeah, so we've got this nice little snowman character, and I'm going to just repeat it, so it'll look quite nice, I should think. I should Coco. Yeah, it's not going to get I'll sort that out. It's going over his hand at the moment, but it's on another level, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, right, so here's some little bits of coal. I don't know if anyone uses coal anymore. I don't know what the materials of choice are for your present day a snowman builder. Right, so we have, as ourselves. I'll tell you what, I might just make it a bit bigger, do it sort of like this. Hang on a minute. So yeah, I mean that's too big at the moment, but what I'm going to do, I think, hang on, let's just remove everything, see what I'm doing. Just going to kind of make a paper, a wallpaper of this. So we have lots of snowmen. That's nice. I like that. Right, so I've got that as a sort of generic. It's not generic. What are you talking about? You know, as my my paper. But what I'll do is I'm going to shrink it down. I mean, you'll hardly bloody notice it. I don't know why it took so long. But there you go. That's nice, isn't it? So I'll use that one there, and then I'll copy it and free transform it in. So I can. I'm pressing Control, and you can kind of make it go in perspective like that. There we go. So yeah, we got that one. And what I can do is, if I magic wand that, then invert it, I can cut it out. And look, there you go. I've got snowman wallpaper, but I'm going to copy this one again, and then do the same sort of thing, but sort of lay it down. And I'll do it in perspective. Not that it matters too much. Yeah, I mean that's kind of right. Doesn't have to be absolutely right because it's just a stupid cartoon. Which one am I doing now? That one. So I inverse it, Control Shift I, and then with this one, Control Shift I, which is inverse, and then cut out that level, and we got a really nice little ting going on there. What I'll do is I'll flatten it, and this one I'll put a 30% shadow on. So it's just black, and I get the opacity down, and I'm just doing it like mad with my paintbrush. There you go. That looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I might just put on a tiny bit of white. Hang on. I'll put it on another level, and then I'm knocking the opacity down to, I don't know, what's that, 25%. So I'll put that on top. So we've got a nice little box. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done though. I haven't done duh, but that's why I kept these guys on the sidelines. I didn't get rid of my original wallpaper. So I'm just going to put these guys slightly angled. Is that about the right size? About the right size. And just sort of stick it, yeah, in perspective a bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so again, do the same thing with them. Inverse. Whoa, wrong inverse. Let's do that again. No, that's not. What am I doing? I'm doing. Oh, there you go. There. Duh. I was doing the bottom layer. Oh, I'm messing with my mind. I'm just gonna flatten that and just go over it a little bit with a paintbrush. There we go. Oh, I don't like that. Look at that. Right, I'm just gonna remove these tags. I don't even know why they're there. So. Oh no. He hasn't had a decent coffee in weeks. Oh man, sorry to hear that. I don't know whether you're watching or not, but someone's just said that they haven't had a decent coffee in weeks. Right, here we go. Yeah, so I got rid of that. Spent a long time on that. Flooring. What colour shall I do the floor? looks alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Christmas tree, boink, boink. Yeah, I'll put some sort of lights and things on that in a minute. And I think a yellow, no, gold, orange. Yeah, yes, I say yes. Brown hair, yeah, box standard. Here we go. And then, yeah, and then background. I'm just going to sort of infer that there's a kind of wall there. I'm not going to draw a line or anything because it ain't important. Alright. Oh, I've just noticed something I've done wrong. Oh, I didn't get rid of that. Okay. Let's get rid of that, which is quite difficult. You stupid man. Right. I've got to get rid of it on 2 levels. Oh dear. Let's move it over a little bit. Just a little bit. Get that, and then get that. There we go. Sigh of relief. Right, I think what I'll do is, yeah, little shadow there. Oh, I've got to do a little thing between his legs, obviously. And that just puts him on a plane. You don't have to do it, but it just, I think it makes it look a bit better, but I've done it on the wrong level. Hang on. Go back to lassos, you fool. There we go. No, still on the wrong level. Put it, there you go. Right. And then between the legs. Yes. Right, so I'm going to just sort of do some balls. Like that. And then change the colour. I think a blue one. And then an orange one. And then do a little highlight. This looks quite nice. Quite like that. And then what shall I do? What shall I do? Oh, hang on. Let's do that above that. Yeah, and then some tinsel, like so. This is what you do to make tinsel. Okay, it's the only technique that's used by everyone. Mm, mm-hmm. I've done it over the main artwork, you fool. Oh, bum on a stick. Oh well, doesn't matter. I was going to use that again. I was going to say, look, and this is what you do, you can use that again. But I can't. So, I'll tell you what, let's see if I can just steal it. Whee! I've stolen it. Right, yeah. So I put tinsel, and then tinsel interior. Tinsel interior. I'm just going to just in the inside. Yeah, little bit of airbrushing, and then just sparkles. So sort of a bit of white, and maybe just, yeah, sort of a bit more intense. I like that. Put it over that one. There you go. Right. Pay attention, I might be asking you questions later. So, just going to add a little bit bit of shadow into the Christmas tree. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I think on another level what I'll do is I'm just going to do some lights, and I'll do that. I think let's see what 100 is like. That's okay, but that's not the main colour. What I'm going to do, that's just kind of like the glow, because it's going to look kind of Christmassy. I mean, that's kind of what the joke's about in a way, and it's going to look really Christmassy, and then the payoff is that he's not getting much for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and then I think I might actually do a white inside. Yeah, so lots of sparkles, and then a white interior. Yeah, I think I did it the wrong way around. Yep, you did it the wrong way around. I've got Gromit. No, it's not Wallace saying you've used the wrong airbrush, William. Only one person calls me William on this planet, and that's my auntie Pat. And I don't like it, Pat. Don't call me it. Okay. Oh, and my wife actually, when I've done something wrong. Yeah, I know. Right. Yeah. So box. I'm gonna sort of borrow that colour and put it in there, and then I think that can be black. Don't have to worry about that. And that can be a kind of just an horrible brown, and then we can go sort of green. That'll do, won't it? Little shadow under there, just to give it a bit of dimensionality, and shadow underneath, just to place it on that plane. I wonder, just a shadow on the skirting board. It's not really necessary, but then it just knocks it back a bit, because the main focus is the boy, so we don't want a skirting board looking too interesting, do we? No, we don't. So yeah, I'll just get rid of that tag. As I say, this is a running gag really, where the cows usually do the line, but this time it's a little boy. And basically I'm going to add a few more shadows. Do you want me to see? I'll just add a few more shadows just to pop his face out. So just under the nose. I mean, I usually sort of do this all the time, so but it's just quite nice to see, I guess. So under the ear, in the ear, maybe just under the eye because he's sad. So just make him look a bit sort of tired and weary. Wrong colour. 30%. Yeah, that's nice. And maybe a little bit of blue under the eye. Oops. Oh, wrong blooming. Oh, well, never mind. Looking a bit tearful. And on the hat, I think, as well. And I'm just leaving that little bit there. Oh, sorry, itchy eyelid. Oh, crikey. Crikey, bunter. There we go. Yeah. I'll tell you what, just maybe, just a little highlight on the crown. And I'm just using the lasso tool. 30%. Yeah, that just pops that out, so that's quite nice. And maybe his eyeballs are a bit too small. So, hey, went a bit crazy there. So yeah, I think he should sort of big eyes, Bambi, you know. watery highlight. Oh yeah. So it looks like he's about to cry. Terrible, really. Oh, you evil man. Oh, I better save it. I haven't saved it yet. World of Cow. No, that's Wob. World of Cow 1272, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I might. Well, anyway, I'll do some bits and pieces later. And the joke is bad news. Wrong typeface. You've got the wrong typeface, Gromit. Bad news. Santa's a cow. There you go. And oh, I'll make that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Yeah, that needs to look a bit ploppier. So to make something look ploppier. Dear, oh dear. Yes, Delia. Um, just put some sort of highlights on it, really. So, oh yeah. Ugh. And I think these ploppy bits here need a little bit of highlight on too. So it's just kind of splatted on the floor. I think my worst plop incident was when we had a cat and it pooed right next to the door, kitchen door, which opened and just smeared it elegantly across the floor. Yeah, quite hard to get poo from the bottom of a door, I tell you. Right, so yeah, that looks nice and ploppy, but also, to add insult to injury, I think it needs to steam. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a bit of steam, that's all you need. And I've done that on another level with the lasso tool. And again, it just adds something. I don't know if I should put a fly in. I'll think about that. Maybe there should be. Maybe there should be a fly. Yeah. Let's stick in a fly. Just sort of. Let's come with it. Includes a fly. No need to buy an extra fly. It's got one already there. Yeah. So there we go. So yeah, bad news. Santa's a cow. I'll do another one later. Lovely to talk to you. Have a good one. Speak to you later. Bye.